Welcome back to another episode of Railfan Landon Podcast Edition. Well, this is episode 5. I'm Mr. Lance Doma, and with me as always,
Railfan Landon.
Today's topic is the Union Pacific Big Boy 4014. Good. So, Landon, how did Union Pacific Big Boy get the name Big Boy?
Well, Union Pacific, they got the name from an unknown employee who wrote chalk Big Boy on the locomotive's front tender. The tender is like the front access to the locomotive's chamber, I guess.
So, what are some more facts you could tell us about the Big Boy 4014?
One fact is that it's the largest locomotive in the world.
In the world? How large is that?
By length is 132 feet long.
Okay, I'm letting that digest in my brain a bit. And the weight on it?
The weight is 1.2 million pounds.
How would that even run on a standard rail is my thought, you know? That is an enormous machine.
Well, throughout the years, they've been upgrading the tractor from wooden ties to concrete ties, which are 10 times heavier.
There's the answer. Have you had a chance to see the Big Boy?
Yes. Last September, I got to see Big Boy 4014 in Rochelle in their train yard. They had a public event at the train yard. We got to see it up close and take pictures and video and stuff. It was a really cool experience. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to see it depart, but that's, I guess, what I have to do.
Why did they originally build this monster machine? Or maybe how was it used in its service is another question.
It was used in service for freight operations and revenue freight.
Okay.
And was discontinued from revenue freight and sold eventually to the Rail Giants Museum. In California.
Alrighty.
In 1961 is when it was out of service.
Okay. So did it just sit then for a while?
It sat in storage in Rail Giants Train Museum in California.
Okay. Has there been any major work done to the machine, as far as preservation and that?
They restored it. They had to place almost everything, take every single part and gear out and rehab everything and get every new single part.
Well, I'm assuming, grind, sand, clean.
Yeah.
Lube, the whole deal, huh? All right. Yeah. So if my recollection is right, somewhere in the 2018-19.
Yeah.
Was kind of a lot of that. It returned to service, obviously kind of more on I'd say not service as far as doing traditional work, but more for people to enjoy and see, right?
Yep.
2019. Yeah.
Yep.
Do you recall, what brought that about?
Well, there's a bunch of support to bring that locomotive alive, and 150th anniversary of Transcontinental Railroad. But they wanted to celebrate that.
Celebrate it in the biggest way possible, literally. Yeah. Not an inexpensive restoration cost, right?
It cost about 4014 cost about $4 million to restore.
Okay, that takes a lot of donation, I'm guessing, to get that done.
Yep, and lots of grants.
So this machine, they brought it out last summer, right?
Yeah.
And you were able to see that. It took a little bit of a trek across the United States, is that right?
Yeah, we had to go to Rochelle, Illinois.
Where else did it stop, or were there other spots people could have caught that?
There was, I'm trying to remember, Cheyenne, Wyoming.
Okay.
That's where it started. That's where they store it for the winter. And then, one more fun fact, in the wintertime, weren't, because everyone was asking, how do you keep that engine from freezing in the winter?
Okay, yeah.
Because they don't run it.
Right.
They use a bunch of space heaters and a bunch of wood heaters and then space heaters all over the locomotive.
What would happen if it froze out, you think?
Everything would not run anymore. It would break pretty much.
Freeze up.
Freeze up. So they got to keep a space heater under and up in the locomotive.
Is this the only big boy out there of that, or are there other big boys?
There is. This is the only large one. There is a smaller one, built more tougher, but still same toughness as the regular big boy 4014. The engine number on the other big boy they restored is engine number 844.
Okay. Well, maybe a future episode we'll take a look at that a little bit too, and some of the others. All right.
Because that typically stays towards California.
So if I wanted to go see it this coming summer, what are the chances I could see Big Boy 4014 this coming summer?
Well, they have a schedule every summer of which big boy is run where. Okay. They release it probably a week or two in advance. So
I'll tell you what. For your listeners, we'll keep an eye out for that, and as soon as we come upon that, share that, in below your video post here or your YouTube post, and right there it'll be one stop for them. Other than that, anything else you want to chat about train-wise?
I think that's about it. That's it.
All right. Well, as always, please subscribe if you haven't. We enjoy the likes as well. Join us for the next episode of Railfan Landon. Again, my name is Lance Doma, and
Railfan Landon out.